Hey everyone, I'm just gonna put this on my just like normal stories. I'm sorry I went fucking crazy for a while. Also, I look fucking looking like that. I'm sorry I went crazy for a while. I guess I just like couldn't get over the feeling of like my mother passing, like the guilt of it, and I've been dealing with it for 5 years that I literally snapped and rejected God for like a while. And literally started splitting and shit. But now I kind of understand some things and I realized that we are all copers, you know? I'm no god, you know, I'm not a god. You know, I'm just as damaged as all you guys. It's just some people just kind of don't have, you know, some people just don't want to change, and that's okay. You know, that's not, it's not my problem, and it's okay. It's not your problem either. That's why we gotta like just create our own paradise and take care of our loved ones and whatnot. You know, that's the way it's gotta be, right? So I kind of just had like an epiphany, and I learned from other people. You know, I was always rejecting people because I was so hurt. I was so hurt from people that I felt like, I can't trust people. Nah. The amount of love I received from people, and yes, I got some like fucking idiots not understanding me even though they'd known me for years, so those were not my people. But the amount of love I got from a lot of people made me realize I'm not alone. You know? And yes, there might be NPCs, but we are all lost. We are all copers. We cope. I used to cope with the cigarettes. I used to cope with the guilt. I used to get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, right? I don't fucking brush my teeth because I fucking hate myself that much, right? But what's the point, right? You know, there was someone that taught me a lot the other day about myself. And when she told me about herself, and then when she started saying, you know, I'm not going to call her out, don't worry. She started saying, I don't believe in God. I was like, even though I rejected God, and earlier I was reading some scriptures and shit, and it blew my mind. I was like, no, God exists, because if you're an angel, and I'm an angel, I know so because I'm divine, and there's other angels in the world, such as my mother, even though she passed away a very horrific way, then God must exist, because God, he wouldn't allow this, you know. He didn't want imperfection in the world, right? He didn't want that. You know, heaven used to be on earth until imperfection came into our lives. You know, we weren't meant to die, but in a way, this suffering is actually kind of worth it, right? Because if you put it this way, without suffering, we wouldn't know what the meaning of good is. We wouldn't know what good meant. You know, we wouldn't value and we wouldn't be able to cherish these things. Could you imagine if the world was perfect? I bet we'd turn evil. We'd be like, damn, this world is so perfect, I want war. Right? So we kind of need evil to happen in our lives, even if we fucking hate that it happens, because it lets us find love within things and the value of time and shit. Because, you know, life is short. You know, nothing really matters, but then because of that, why not? Why not live your life to the fullest and create heaven for your loved ones and yourself? Where is this bitterness coming from? You know, I was a bitter guy. I was bitter about things because I let my pain get the better of me. But then when this girl told me like how fucked up she is, and I was like, damn, your life is perfect, you know, your life is perfect. Because I was like, I'm always such a fucking Mr. Know-It-All. Because I was so hurt by everybody that I think I know everything. Then I was like, you know, when we were on the call, I was like, maybe I'm wrong this time. And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, maybe I'm wrong this time. Because I always think I'm right. And I'm always like, oh, I'm so right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Because sometimes there's truth in the wrongness. Because even in the wrongness, there's some truth. Because it's just, there's pain underneath that wrongness. Kind of like when someone says, oh, kill all babies and shit. Maybe the guy just feels like that because of everyone abandoned him. You know? So who's actually right and who's wrong, right? But then I just realized God is real. Because we are divine beings. We feel for each other. We love each other. Even if others suffer. Yes, there's demonic people. Yes, there is. There's mindless followers of Satan and shit. And I'm not talking Christianity, God, like, oh yeah, the bearded man in the sky, but I mean the universe. We are in the reflection of the universe. When the molecules get agitated, we know that the air is thick and something's wrong. That is divinity, dude. God is real. We may not understand it. We may not understand why the fuck the world's the way it is, but you know what? Maybe it has to be like this. Because if it was perfect, it would end up like this anyway. It was never meant to be perfect. Because of its imperfections, the world is perfect because we get to love. Love is the culmination of grief. You cannot grieve without love. And you cannot love if you cannot grieve. That's what makes life so precious, because of how horrible it is. Because of how painful it is and how unfair it is. Because you create heaven for yourself. It's a state of mind and it's a place you create. Home is where you belong. It's in here and shit. So what I'm trying to get at, even though I went fucking crazy and a lot of you saw me go fucking crazy, it's because I'm hurt. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm no God and shit. Even though I know I have some divine shit to me, everyone has it in them. They just don't want to realize it. You know, she doesn't want to realize it. He doesn't want to realize it. But it's always up to you to save yourself. It's only you can save yourself. But once you become strong, you got to give that strength back to the whole world, because the world should be strong too. But it takes a very special person to take that in, right? And I'm so happy I got to know some lovely fucking people nowadays. I thought I was going to die alone. I never thought I'd be in love properly. I never thought I'd feel loved. I thought, fuck all you people. I let my ego get the better of me because it was the only way for me, because I was so mistreated. But then I realized you people love me and I love you. Like, I love you and you love me. And some people might not deserve that love, and that's okay. They just don't love themselves. And there are some people that are just really lost, like lost causes, and maybe they are demonic and you should just avoid them. But you know that. But I learned a big lesson recently that I don't know shit. I don't know shit. And God will forgive me for things, and God will forgive you for things. Because if God is all knowing and all understanding, he will know the fucking wrongdoings I will do, and he will understand, and he'll be like, I forgive you anyway, dude, because it's not your fault. I never asked for sin. I never asked for imperfection. It just happened, man. And maybe, just maybe, it just doesn't work the way we think it is. Like, oh God, you're God, you can zap it away. Maybe he can't. Maybe it's just the way it's gotta be. And yes, I will get fucking angry. Yes, I'll tell people to go fuck themselves. Because I'm like that. I'm built like that. I'm very much a real guy. Like, I will tell you if I've got a problem. But I gotta also understand, it's not worth it either. For some people that just don't want to see that. They don't want to see their flaws just yet. They don't want to fucking open their eyes to God just yet. They just want to keep suffering, and that's okay, because I was once upon a time there, and I was there recently where I fucking hated God. Because I couldn't handle the guilt of my mother's passing after 5 years. She died a very horrific, weird way. She died weird. And I still couldn't comprehend how she disappeared, man. I was like, where is she? She's fucking here. She's me. Looking through my eyes. She's in my blood. I have her name etched into my soul. That's more than enough. She's not gone. I can give her the world still. Through me. That's what it's all about. So please, if you have a bad day and you hate yourself, don't, man. Then it's okay to cope. I'm a coper too. I used to make fun of people like, oh, you guys are weak. You guys are fucking, everyone's weak. Oh, copers. I'm a coper. We all cope. Life is hard, we are copers. I'm coping with the fear of weakness. I'm coping with being alone because I'm scared of being loved. Until I realized I can be loved. I just have to love myself. And trust it. And know that there's good people. And there's good people in my life. And then you guys love me. And I trust you and I believe you. I know you love me. Thank you. You know, some of you actually opened my fucking eyes, and usually I don't allow people to open my eyes because I think I know everything. I don't know shit. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I love you. God bless.